What's up, my fellow Doncicians? I'm theLUKAshow. Welcome to the Luka Show. And you just knew that I had to make a video after the big sales that we saw on Golden Auctions over the weekend. Yes, I made a video a few weeks ago, pretty much just giving my predictions on the final price on several items, Luka and Steph cards. And so this video, I'm going to take a look at my predictions as compared to the actual hammer price, see how I did. Also, I want to talk briefly about Ken Golden. He went on IG Live yesterday, did a very interesting 1.5 hour conversation. He had some guests on. He had Gary Vee, Adam Lefko. So if you missed that, I think you can still watch it. Just go to his IG page, Ken Golden, at Ken Golden. And basically, it was in response to Vegas Dave, who about a week ago came out and said the sports card market is going to collapse in the next 2 to 3 years. And Ken Golden took offense to that and laid out why he believes that this is the beginning of the floodgates for the hobby. He mentioned all the celebrities, athletes who are hitting him up, trying to acquire big cards. Obviously, yesterday, I should mention that Jordan sale, Michael Jordan 1986 PSA 10 Fleer sold for $736,000, 2 of them through the auction. Ken mentioned that he sold 2 more last night privately for the same price. So that's 4 Jordans that sold for $736,000. And that speaks to how crazy the market is right now. Let's get back to Ken Golden, his auctions, and see how I did with the predictions from a week ago. All right, I am at the Golden Auctions website looking at the sales, the final sales of some cards. Let's take a look at Luka's Gold Prism first. PSA 10, my prediction on this card a few weeks back was $300,000, although I did revise it to $500,000 later on in the video. So that this card, this is one of my white whales, and up to $100,000, I was very serious about acquiring this card. But now that, I think this card is going to go for $400,000, who knows? It could be $500,000, just the way, sales have been. So that's the dollar amount I'm going to stick with. $500,000 for this beautiful card. The final price, including the buyer's premium, however, was $799,500. There was a bidding frenzy for this card. I am shocked at how much this card went for. The $500,000, I've always viewed that the Gold Prism and the NTRPA, well, not always, but maybe for the last 6 months or so, I believe that they're very comparable in value. There was an NTRPA PSA 10 Luka that sold privately for $500,000 a few months ago, and that's where I felt like this card could be. But hey, maybe that NTRPA is now an $800,000 card. Who knows? But it really blew me away how much this card went for, and I think there's a lot of others who feel the same way. All right, next card up, and some people say this was a bargain, a steal last night compared to the Gold Prism. Me personally, I'm going to take that Gold Prism over this card 10 times out of 10. There's just an aura and importance that the Gold Prism has that will never be matched by this card. Yes, this is a cool card. Optic Contenders, great brand, gold vinyl, a great one-of-one parallel, hand-signed, held by Luka. And, this sold for $246,000. Not too shabby of a sale. I have heard that the seller had higher offers before sending it off to Golden, so not sure if that's not 100% verified, but that would be interesting if that was the case. So maybe the seller is not quite satisfied with this, but I think it's a pretty solid sale. $246,000. My guess on this one was $175,000 to $200,000. I view this probably getting up to $200,000 plus. So a little bit off on this one, not as bad as the Prism Gold. All right, let's take a look at a few other Lukas. Let me go back to this main screen here. We'll just quickly go through some here. The Black Velocity, selling for $47,970. This had sold for $30,000 on eBay maybe 3 months back, and I thought that was a bargain then. $50,000 is probably more in line. I still think that this card should be more in many ways, because you look at Prism, his low numbered Prism cards have just gone crazy, and you look at a card like this, you know, one of his best Optic cards, Optic Black Velocity, number to 39, Black Label, $50,000. I think that was still a pretty good buy, in my opinion. This card right here, his Vertical, Flawless, Game Used Patch Auto, $87,330. This card is heading towards $100,000, no doubt. You know, one of the more bargain RPAs, I guess you could say. His Opulence BGS 9, very tough grade on this card, going for $18,450. Not bad. And then you look at this, you've got his Paper Auto going for $11,685. That's about where they were going previously. And then you look at this card right here. We made a prediction on this one. I think I said about $125,000. Do I see this being a $250,000 card? No. So I do think it could reach $200,000, but I feel that $150,000 to $200,000 is more than fair on this card. This card had sold previously, maybe 2 months back, for around $115,000. And this is one of the cards that I said, whoa, was not expecting the card to go for that much at the time. The fact that it's a sticker auto, and for me, I rank it below the Optic Gold and the Contenders Gold, and so I was blown away by that. And this price has come down. It is $99,630 final price, and I think that makes a lot more sense. If this took another jump and was at a $200,000 price point, I'd really be scratching my head. It's good that every once in a while there's a sale that says, okay, that makes sense. And so this probably was overvalued a few months back when it did sell for $115,000. But, you know, $100,000, not too shabby. All right, let's go and take a look at a few Steph Currys now. All right, here are the Steph Curry cards. And first one up, this is where my predictions were pretty good. Here is Curry's Topps Chrome Gold Refractor to 50, Pristine 10, Pop 1, a ridiculous card. I think a gold BGS 9.5 sold for $175,000 through PWCC just about a week ago. But this one crushes that, and my prediction for this card was $500,000. Maybe it's more like a $500,000 card. Would be my guess on this card, $500,000. I can't believe the amounts of money I'm guessing on these cards. And this is one of my better guesses. Final price, including buyer's premium, $492,000. Yes. The ship has sailed for me on this one. Wanted to buy a BGS 9 for $20,000 and didn't pull the trigger. And yeah, I'm not sure how much a BGS 9 is worth, but a BGS 10 is worth $500,000. All right, let's take a look at a few other ones. Here's another one. Some people said my guess on this one was outrageous. I guessed $1 million for this Century Platinum number to 5 RPA. I have no doubt that this will go for way more than I'm even imagining. You know, a good rule of thumb lately has been cards have been going for twice as much what I expect this card to go for. So let's say $1 million for this card. National Treasures, and the final sale price on this one, regardless of the patch, $984,000, almost $1 million. It's just what we're seeing here right now. The Curry boom is happening. When you look at his rookie cards, there's just not a whole lot of his rookie cards. And obviously, National Treasures, first-year National Treasures, one of the most important Panini cards ever made, getting its due here. And then some, $1 million for his Century Platinum to 5. Let's take a look at a few of his other ones. His BGS 9.5 RPA to 99, great looking patch. This one, my guess for this one was $500,000, and I'm so scared how much this is going to go for. This is the card I don't even want to speculate. Next two I don't even want to speculate on because I want them. All right, fine, I'll say it. I think this card might hit $500,000, right? I'm hoping it's more in that $250,000 range, but again, the 2x multiplier, I see this potentially selling at $500,000, and that breaks my heart. And the final price, $451,200. This is the one that sends me deep into depression. Yes, maybe 7 months ago, I was working out a deal. I've mentioned this many times. Where are my tissues? Anyway, I'll fight through it and get through the story. I had a chance at acquiring the card, $75,000, was trying to work in trade amount. I didn't have enough cash to make the deal because I was trying to trade wax and he wanted more cash. And now that $70,000 card, if I want it, is what was the exact price again? $451,000. Are you kidding me? And then, of course, in my head, I was like, if I can't get the 9.5, let me go for that BGS 9. This card, I had contacted the seller, who lives in Sacramento, by the way. Well, the old seller, when they were selling this card for $25,000 to $30,000, missed out on that. Oh man, this is really tough going through these guys. And I was hoping that this would sell for around $100,000. I have a $100,000 credit through Golden Auctions, and I was ready to fire away, but it was never meant to be. $100,000 and no shot. Final price, including buyer's premium, $345,630. Not a huge difference here between the 9.5 and the 9, which was very surprising to me. I did not think this card would get up to $345,000, but it did, and it stings. Giant card. Let's take a look at some other Currys of note. This is pretty cool. The ring, the championship ring. Nick Young selling it up, I guess. $55,350 for that one. That is a cool thing. I was looking at that, considering bidding, but I'm a card type guy. I'm a card guy. This was an interesting sale. This right here, I was kind of going under my radar. The logo or the laundry tags, very cool laundry tag patch pieces right there. BGS 9.5. I was blown away by this sale. But I think one of you guys owns this card. One of my subscribers owns this card. Congratulations, $111,930. Wow. I mean, it's a cool card. I didn't expect this to be a six-figure card, but we are in the year, I guess, last year too, a year of, $100,000 cards. It's a dime a dozen these days. So awesome card, awesome sale. Just wanted to point that out as well. And, those are the cards I wanted to take a look at for the most part, the Currys and Lukas. How did I do with my predictions? I think I did pretty well. Outside of the Luka Prism Gold, that went for $800,000 that I was just way off on. Pretty damn close. Oh, and also the BGS 9, way off on that, but that was me more just, crossing my fingers and hoping. All right, I think those are the cards we want to look at. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace out.